Hey, this is Gradigy with the third part to the Mutants and Monsters HeroClix review. As I said in the past two videos, this will probably be my last set of reviews until Hammer of Thor comes out. And as you can see, I have left the original figures out because we're going to be reviewing them again. Why are they so important that they need two reviews? They're not. But what is so important that needs a second review is their older counterparts from the same set. You have Jean Grey, who just looks a little bit more mature, no longer called Marvel Girl. Hair looks really retarded in my opinion. Iceman, still called Iceman, just stopped looking more like snow and now looks more like a clear ice. Which is cool. As I've said in past reviews, I like the clear plastic. This one's actually a little bit more bendable than other clear plastics. Cyclops, after he joins the Brotherhood of Evil Mutants, or Brotherhood of Mutants, however you want to look at it, he's got the team ability. And then Beast, after he's gotten through his, it looks like his second stage of evolution. His face looks kind of cat-like now. Instead of the humanoid it did look. Did you know he looked like a monkey, and then afterwards he looked like a cat. So that I think that's him looking like a cat. So let's just jump right in. With Jean Grey, I'll go in the same order that I went with the last reviews. Jean Grey, the cool thing about Jean Grey, she has telekinetic assault, or excuse me, telepathic assault. She can actually use mind control and running shot. And she has just one lightning bolt, but the running shot makes up for just the ability to mind control one person. She has 8 range to go with it. She can use Outwit, and if she is countering a power when a friendly character 6 or fewer squares from her to which she has a clear line of fire makes a critical miss, she is dealt 1 damage. I don't remember thinking any of her stats were overly impressive. She's got Barrier, Psychic Blast, Telekinesis, Willpower, just Running Shot. Not really that any more useful than any other Jean Grey you might have. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 clicks deep still. Better than Marvel Girl, but honestly, not 50 points better than Marvel Girl. The mind control is obviously a huge plus, but let's move on to Iceman. 2 lightning bolts with Incapacitate and a running shot, so he can dart out there, incapacitate 2 people, and get them out of the way. Barrier, like you would expect him to have. And then he loses his running shot, but he gains invulnerability and gains an attack for his Incapacitate. 3 damage still, and then he gains Barrier and something else. Oh, he can use Toughness, and when an opposing character becomes adjacent to him, roll a d6. On 1 through 3, the character is immediately knocked back from Iceman a number of squares equal to the result in a direction of your choosing. So not Barrier, just a nice parameter roll knockback. So that's kind of nice if you're fighting a bunch of melee guys. Not overly different in the way you would play him than the other one. Just a little bit more expensive. Then this Cyclops, which is kind of cool looking. Looks a little emo, I guess. I don't know if they were going for that teen angst look, but they did. Leadership, Running Shot, Psychic Blast, Energy Shield Deflection, Energy Explosion. No white boxes on this guy. Nothing overly impressive, but he's only 75 points. So for a mere 25 points, you get a few more stats, a few more powers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 clicks deep. Not the thickest of figures. So, and then Beast with Leap, Climb, and Perplex and Outwit. Combat Reflexes. Super Senses. Has some pretty nice stats to the dial. Not overly useful as far as combat goes, but not completely useless either. I believe his stats also call for Pounce, less than 2 or less damage, and Leap, Climb. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 clicks deep. And since he does have Perplex and Outwit on his dial, it is possible to use Brilliant Tactician on him. And this you could use. You can't actually use them on any part of Conjunctured Team anymore, because you may or may not know that they're doing away with the mutant keyword. Now, I'm not entirely sure if they're eroding it completely out of the rules, or if they're just not going to be using it anymore. I'm not real clear on that. But if I find out, I'm sure it'll come up in the next set of rule books, because if it's still in there, then they'll still be using it. It'll still be a legal keyword, but they just won't be adding in any more mutants. Or the mutants with that keyword. I'm sure they still will. There's plenty of them out there. So that's part 3 of the Mutants and Monsters review. And I'll just set all of the figs that were reviewed out there. Except for Brood, since that disaster happened. And that is that. Got that 3-parter out of the way. Whew! Kind of rough, won't lie. So there you have it. My favorite figs from my favorite set. Of course, there are a few more figs out of that set that I need. But there you have it. Go play the game.